Pisces. So y'all, how y'all doing? You ready for your March bonus? Seems a little off, don't it? I really I know that you all are when you do it in order, y'all are the ones that are last every single time, but I still expected you to come a little bit later than this. But when I rolled the die last night, I was like, damn, Pisces already? Alrighty then, that's cool. That's cool. And if you stick around to the end of the video, this is what I do. I roll this little dude right here and it tells what sign is going to be next. So don't forget to stick around to the end of the video. Anyway, what's up, y'all? There's my Pisces people. There they are. There they are. What's up, y'all? What it do? What it do? So before we get into this reading, we got to blab. We got to blab. That's what we do. First of all, let's talk about what this reading is. When I do bonus readings, the reason I do it is because I want to dig up more details on the story. That's why I do it. But all I am is a human. All I can do is put the intention out there. Universe is going to bring through whatever universe wants to bring through. Whatever it is that y'all need to hear is what's going to come through. Not what you want to hear, what you need to hear, right? That's how I roll. If you want information on scheduling personal readings, that's in the description of the video, okay? Along with pricing and how to get a hold of me. If you would like information on Alpha Brain, you all know me. I'm an affiliate for this company right here, and I do promote this product, which says a lot because I vowed never to promote products again a couple of years ago. So you best bet this stuff plays a tremendous role in me being able to bring forth really, really energetic readings to you guys, okay? Information on that and how to get discounts on it in the description of the video. All right, so and along with my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my secondary YouTube channel, everything, my merchandise store, all that good stuff. Description, y'all. Alrighty, so what do we got for my Pisces people? Pisces. What we got for y'all? Thank y'all for showing up. Greatly appreciate it. Could y'all do me a huge favor and hit that like button, pretty please? People watching live and catching the playback. Those of you watching live, just exit out of the live chat really quick. Hit the X, hit the like button, then hit the live chat button. Pretty please, and thank you. Pisces, what's up with y'all? I'm trying to get you a jumper. A jumper. Ooh, yes, happy birthday to you. Let's see, what is today? Okay, we're still, was today the 4th or the 5th? We are still in, King of Swords. We are like smack dab in the middle of Pisces season right now. So yes, happy birthday to y'all, okay? Anywho, King of Swords, okay? So, this is just me. I have a really hard time believing that this is you. It could be, I've seen crazier things happen. But King of Swords, okay? It could be you. We're going to see how this plays out into the reading. But just as a practical matter here, somebody, whether it's you or the person you're dealing with, is very, very cold about this. Could be an air sign, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. But somebody is kind of cold. There's kind of like not really allowing themselves to be emotionally invested in this. Whatever the situation is what it is. Whoever this is in King of Swords mode sees the facts, the logic, the reason. Not what feels good, not how you prefer it to be, not what would feel better, but the facts, the logic, the reason, what it is, regardless of how anybody feels, right? I have a hard time believing that's you, but I have seen crazier things happen. It could be. Let's get 5 shuffles. We'll see. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Ooh, 9 of Swords reversed. Okay. Could have been a Cancer that you were dealing with. I also have a Taurus here. All right. Ooh, okay. So right here, there's the 5 of Wands, man. There's the 5 of Wands. But it's surrounded by the Ace of Swords reversed and the Two of Swords. Lot of swords in this spread here, okay? Some of y'all could be dealing with an air sign, but the energy is very airy. It's very psychological. It's very what if. What if this, what if that? Lots of thoughts, lots of thinking. What if, you know? But this right here, what I'm seeing is, I'm not seeing communication. I think the person you're dealing with is keeping an eye on you. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way, okay? I don't see any communication. Again, if there is communication, it's very, very poor. Here's the thing I see, though, is you're trying to determine whether or not opening communication would start an argument. Okay, I see fighting. I see stick swinging here, y'all. Now, has that happened? Will that happen? I don't know, because you have the Ace of Swords reversed and the Two of Swords. So I don't know if this will happen or not, okay? But with you having the Page of Pentacles reversed and them having the Page of Swords reversed, I think y'all are both kind of keeping an eye on each other in one way, shape, or form. You know? Both kind of still wondering about each other. Y'all both still have each other in mind. Okay? It's just silent. No communication. Not a whole lot being said. All right? I feel like they view this as a situation that, so with their Wheel of Fortune here, I am thinking that this is more along the lines of the person you're dealing with, okay? This King of Swords energy right here, simply because there's the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright here, okay? So they do feel like that regardless of how bad this may or may not have hurt, this is the way it needs to be. This is the way it should be. This cycle is complete. You know what I mean? That energy of, yes, this really sucks, this hurts, or this hurt maybe in the past, but I see that the cycle needed to be complete. You know, what we talk about. What do we talk about all the time, people? Your entire life from birth to death. Every single fraction of your life from birth to death is a big puzzle. The goal is that once you're at the end of your life, to look at that puzzle and be like, dude, that's beautiful. That's awesome. The story that made me right here at the end was badass, dude. That's awesome. I love that puzzle. That's awesome. That's the goal. Doesn't always work that way, does it? Okay, every single cycle and every chapter in your life is a puzzle piece. How many puzzle pieces do you have that you think they're ugly? You don't like them. So you reject them. You don't accept them. You kick it off to the side. Your puzzle's still incomplete. Okay? And guess what? That's just going to keep on happening. Click, 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 cycle after cycle after cycle. There's going to be ugly ones. There's going to be ones that when you focus all of your attention on them and that's all you think about, yeah, of course it's fucking ugly. But if you just accept it and stick it in the puzzle, back away and look at the whole picture, dude, I see why that had to happen that way. Awesome. See what I'm saying? That whole energy there. Okay? But the good news is, I don't think, even though I don't see any forward movement happening here, y'all, I don't, okay? I don't see you losing quite as much sleep over it as maybe you once did. Okay? Nine of Swords reversed. Okay? That's the silver lining. That's a positive thing. Let's look a little bit more at the person you're dealing with and how they view this situation. Person Pisces is dealing with and how they view this situation. I'm just playing. Or am I? Well, welcome, Mark. Thank you for tuning in. Thank all y'all for tuning in. Person Pisces is dealing with person, people, and or situations. Whoa, 8 of Cups. All right. Looks to me like they're walking away from this. At the end of it all, okay, let's go ahead and see how the whole thing plays out. But like I said, at the end of it all, when it all comes down to it, regardless of what happens in the reading, I think they're walking away, y'all. I think they are. Let's get 4 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Flip, flip, 4. Boom. Wheel of Fortune. See, they had that in the last one. What did I tell you? This may have hurt. This may have been something incredibly painful. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Doesn't matter, y'all. That's the point. Doesn't matter if it hurt. Doesn't matter if you like it, if you dislike it. King of Swords. King of Swords. Hurt doesn't matter at the end of the day. Okay, hurt in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. See what I'm saying? That type of energy, dude. Ooh, I do see you all coming together. Maybe briefly. Oh, yeah. But again, I think that however it is that you all come together or communicate, maybe this is like the communication in the last one, because Five of Wands was in that one, Five of Swords is in this one. Just like Two of Swords was in that last one, Two of Wands is in this one. Two of Cups, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say, okay? Because you know damn good and well that nothing is going to happen but a fight. And it very well may. But again, Four of Swords. Thinking about it, I don't know. I just don't think we can come together. There's too much heartbreak, okay? We're both carrying too much bullshit from the past. I don't think that we have worked. I don't think we've worked past it. I don't know. I see them. It looks to me more like they want to come together with you, but they're afraid it'll start a fight. I think that's what I'm going to title this video. So I feel like they are coming to terms with, okay, it is what it is. It happened how it happened. The wheel of fortune, the karmic wheel, the karmic cycle is complete, okay? I gotta walk away. That's all I can do. That's all I'm left with, okay? And it looks like they're going to look for love elsewhere. They're starting a new cycle. Erky durky, erky durky, erky erky durky. Well, let's see. How are you going to handle this situation? Timeline's moving forward for my Pisces people. Timeline's moving forward. How are you going to handle this situation? Are you going to move on too? Are you moving on? Are you going to try to force this situation? Force this? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hopefully y'all move on. Hopefully you do. Okay. I get it. I totally understand, y'all. Yes, I do. A lot of people don't really understand, though. Those of you who are like, no, you don't understand. Yes, I do. Okay? Understanding doesn't mean that I'm going to bend over backwards to help you feel better. I'm a King of Swords, too, for those of you who don't know. Yes, I do understand. I've been there. And boy, I'm going to tell you what. Putting yourself and allowing yourself to go through the pain and the discomfort for what you know is the right choice, nothing is more rewarding than that. And I know that it's a big water sign challenge. I know. But just because it's a challenge doesn't mean it's impossible. I know. Allowing yourself, okay, without trying to make it happen your way, without trying to twist things around and bend things to make them work out the way you want them to, just allowing things, taking your hand off the wheel and allowing the vehicle to just coast forward on the path, no matter how bad it hurts, because you know it's what needs to be done, is the most fucking empowering thing that you will ever allow to happen, dude, I swear. Too many people are too afraid to allow that to happen, though. See, you miss this person, don't you? Yup, looking back in the past, it happens. I get it. Some of y'all could have been dealing with another water sign, but that doesn't have to be. Let's get 6 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. I'm tying new things coming into the spread as well. Timeline's moving forward, new things coming in. This spread is mainly targeted towards the Pisces people who are either dealing with or interested in new things coming in. And you got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Overall, Pisces. You know why? You know why? Hang on. Ooh, shoo-wee-doo-wee-doo-wee. Hang on. We're gonna have to take this spread a few steps further. Hang on. But check this out. Right now, at least throughout the month of March, you're keeping the door closed. How are you keeping the door closed? I'm gonna tell you how. By doing this, okay? Let me explain to you the science behind how this works, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, this is the science. I did attend the #1 mind mastery school in the world. So let me explain to you how this works the way that it works, okay? Your thoughts produce gravity, okay? Your thoughts produce gravity. It's not a metaphor. It's not, oh, it's like gravity. No. Your thoughts produce measurable gravity. This isn't hidden knowledge anymore. It used to be, okay? Now it's available to you if you dig. It's not hidden. It's not suppressed knowledge like it used to be. It's been made available if you have to dig for it, though. But here I'm digging it up for you, okay? Because I did the hard work. Your thoughts produce measurable gravity. And what happens when you focus too hard on one thing for too long, for an extended period of time, which is what most of us do, especially when we want something really bad. We focus on it. We focus every ounce of our heart and soul on this thing. And hey, I feel for you. I totally feel for you. But you know what you're doing when you do that? The gravity of your mind, which, yes, it is that powerful. Oh, yes, it is taking the quantum field and holding it in one spot so that it can't move. Holding the door shut is what you're doing. All you're doing is focusing on what you don't have. So, don't have. It's holding that door shut. You don't even realize you're doing it. You don't even realize you're doing it. You don't even realize you're doing it. I get it, dude. Play with that. Play with that. Think about that, okay? Think about that. That's why they tell you, let it go. Okay? Again, those of you who are new to me and my style, I'm also a law of attraction expert, and one of my jobs here on my tarot card channel is I'm demystifying some of these ideas and some of these phrases behind manifestation, law of attraction, law of vibration, law of balance, all the other universal laws. I'm demystifying it so that you can understand. It's real. It's not just philosophy. It's not just fluffy duffy, who I like shining down, shit that just sounds poetic and quaint. No. It's real. I'm going to explain to you how this works. What you're doing right now, at least throughout the month of March, is you're holding the door shut. Okay? And you don't even realize you're doing it. And here's the way it works. After a certain point, you're going to get tired of it and turn around and walk away. How many of you have noticed this? How many of you have made this mental note before in your life that as soon as I stopped wanting it, there it was? I don't know about you, but it used to piss me off. When I was younger, dude, spiritual path, what the hell is a spiritual path? I'm talking a long time ago, before I knew anything about spirituality, before I ever even heard the term universe. What? What the fuck? What's that mean, you know? It used to irritate me, dude. I'd be like, oh my God, I want this thing so bad, but I can't have it until I give up on it and don't want it anymore. Why couldn't I have had that back when I wanted it so bad? Now I don't want it anymore. You know, it's too late now. And what, now I can have it, now that it's too late? I always thought, personally, just like many of you think, that that's just your own bad luck, right? No. It's a universal law. That's the way energy works. It's the way it works. There's a science behind it. Okay, it's not just luck. It's not just bad luck. And as soon as you say, all right, fuck it, turn around and walk away, bam! The universe is like, all right, thank you. Now I can work. Now I can move. Once you release your thoughts, release your focus from that door, it can finally fly open. You know what universe does more often than not? The universe does this more often than not. The universe will give you something along the lines of what it is that you want, and it'll crash and burn. until you're left with no choice but to say, all right, fine, fuck it, I'm done then, and turn around and walk away. The universe is like, thank you, now I can do that thing for you. Now that you're not pressing on the quantum field, now I'm free to flow. Once you take your focus away from it. It's a balancing act, y'all. It's a balancing act. You cast forth your intention, you cast forth those vibrations, then you let it go. Then you cast those vibrations, then you let it go. It's a balancing act. Oh yeah, it's like learning to ride a bike when you're 3 years old. It's not easy, it takes practice. You'll get it. You'll get it, but after that big long-winded speech right there, yes, you are absolutely going to end up letting go of that door and turn around and walking the other way. That's when it's going to come in. That's when it's going to come in. Okay? Let's look at potential for reconciliation. The potential for reconciliation with the past person. Potential for reconciliation. Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Some of y'all could have been dealing with an air sign or an earth sign. Queen of Pentacles is reversed. Pisces is in the reverse as well. Okay. I think that they are, how do you say this? With this right here, they are making their silence very loud. Okay. It's like I'm not saying it with my mouth, but it's no secret how I feel about this. Okay. I'm good by myself. Oops. I feel like they feel like you abandoned them in one way, shape, form, or fashion, or they're abandoning this, whatever it is. They're moving on from it. There could be a distance from y'all. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who is at a distance from you. But even if this isn't physical distance, psychological distance, an emotional wall between the two of you, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, okay? Because if you are connected to a person, you can hop on a plane and fly 3,000 miles away. That distance doesn't mean shit, does it? But you could also be right next to somebody and flip that switch off. You may as well be 3,000 miles away. Okay, so take that however it resonates. But I'm feeling like this person right here is doing the best they can to ignore you. They're doing the best they can to ignore you and just pretend that this never happened. I feel like they're still kind of trying to figure out what direction they want to go in life. Ace of Pentacles reversed again. Doesn't really look like it's something that wants to be allowed to happen. It doesn't look like it. It does not look like it. I see here that I think they're getting over this. I think they're getting over the heartbreak. Just simply by ignoring you, but it looks to me like it's going to cause a struggle. It's going to cause a struggle if you try. And there's a lot of you out there who are going to try, and that's fine. I wouldn't though. For those of you who are ready to move forward, move forward. Move forward, y'all. Move forward. Okay? Things to watch out for and advice. Your favorite part. Things to watch out for and advice. Three of Swords reversed. That's advice. The Hermit card. I feel like that's advice. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2. 3. 2 more. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Tower card. The Death reversed. Okay. So, things to watch out for. Okay. Here's the thing. What you need to watch out. All right. So this is kind of like going back in retrospect. Okay. This Tower card. is the card that most of us refer to as the card of sudden, abrupt, and unexpected change. Okay? But if you think about it, a lot of you have heard me say this before. If you think about it, how sudden, abrupt, and unexpected was this really? Look back in the past and think about tower moments you've had in the past. Okay? Lightning doesn't just strike out of the clear blue sunshiny sky. It doesn't happen that way. Okay? More than likely, these people who are falling out of this window right here, we're sitting up there on the top of the tower, chilling, kicking it, having fun. And then they heard some thunder off in the distance. Okay, no big deal. I'll be all right. And then the storm cloud started rolling in. Clowns. Yeah, the clowns started rolling in for a lot of you. The storm cloud started rolling in. Oh, shit. It's getting a little intense, but I'm good. And the wind starts picking up, and the motherfucker starts rocking. See what I'm saying? But you ignore the signs. There's a lot of you here right now who are here because the red flags were up all over the place, and you ignored them. You ignored them. Now, there's also a very big difference between finding red flags and creating red flags that were never there. Got to remember, hey, in my world, we talk all day, every day about fine lines, slippery slopes, and balance. Okay? There's a balancing act. There's a balancing act. Okay? There's also a lot of people in here who are here because you so intently searched for red flags that basically you demanded that the universe bring those red flags forward when they never would have been there to begin with. Ooh, which category do you fit in? Bet you didn't think about that one, did you? Anyway, though, learn to avoid tower moments in the future. Okay? Next time you hear some fucking thunder off in the distance, I'm not saying tuck tail and run, but be a little bit more vigilant. Okay? Be a little bit more vigilant. Okay? A lot of times you can't stop tower moments from happening, but you can stop the way you respond to them. Okay? You can change the way you respond to them. Let's just put it that way. Let's put it that way. All right? Lightning was probably going to strike this fucking tower anyway, but these idiots right here wouldn't be falling out the window if they would have just started making their way towards the bottom once they started seeing the shit popping off, right? Right? Watch out for people who are constantly trying to breathe life into a dead rose. Okay? It's like, you know that person and you've been that person. Some of you are that person. Some of you are here watching me right now because there's a cycle that died a long time ago, and you're trying to breathe life into a dead rose. Raymond, thank you so much for that super chat. And thank you for that positive feedback. I greatly appreciate it. Whether you are this person or you know this person, watch out for that. Okay? I'm not here to say that 110% of the time, every time something comes to an end, reconciliation is impossible. Okay? That doorway has always popped open a little bit for possibility. But I'm just going to say that I personally have never, ever seen a successful reconciliation. I never have. Successful. Oh, you see reconciliations all the time. Okay? And what happens? It's on and off, on and off, on and off. Okay? And then the back on part, what happens? It's even worse, right? It's even worse. And that snowball of bullshit just gets bigger and bigger. Every time it falls off and picks back up again. It falls off and picks back up again. That bullshit snowball just grows bigger and bigger and bigger, right? I've seen people do it for years, okay? I've never, ever witnessed a successful reconciliation. Hey, doesn't mean it's never happened, though. Doesn't mean it's never happened, but are you willing to take the chance of wasting your entire experience here in this life on that? Hey, some of you are. I know damn good and well there's some of you are. And those ones of you who are willing to do that are the ones who keep coming back to earth lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime because you're stuck on the fucking karmic wheel because you don't know how to release and let it go. And yes, that is the only way off. Forgive them and yourself. I don't care what they did. I don't care what you did. Release, let it go. That's the only way off the karmic wheel, okay? Moving forward, look, you don't want to plant yourself down in one spot. The situation you are dealing with, for those of you who are still hung up on a past person, it is not going to grow into anything that it hasn't already grown into. Okay, if you planted the tree and all it did was grow a couple feet and go, pfft, quit trying to water it, all right? It ain't growing any further than that. It's not, okay? Moving forward, your biggest priority, your number one priority is healing and spending time, as much time as you can, enjoying your own company. Enjoying your own company. A lot of people confuse Nine of Pentacles for Nine of Cups. Okay? A lot of people confuse that. Just because you can pay your own bills, just because you can make your own money, just because you can tie your own shoes and wipe your own ass does not mean that you have a sense of independence. Okay? You know, how many people come to me and say, well, I've been happy by myself for years. Then what the hell are you doing listening to me? Dumb. You're not happy. You're alone. You're lonely. You feel empty on the inside. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we gonna figure out not just how to fix that problem, but why it's necessary. I think that's probably my biggest job here, is explaining to you why it's necessary. Okay, it's not just philosophy. It's not just fluffy duffy shit. There's a science behind why it's necessary. Okay. Anywho, I feel like the messages that my Pisces people needed to hear have come through. I hope that resonated for everybody. If it did not, which of course it will not, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. But you know the deal. Even if it didn't resonate, I hope that everybody watching this video took at least one thing from it, at least one thing that you can use in your day-to-day life so you can actually sit back and witness real changes, real positive outcomes. You know what I mean? That's my real job here on YouTube. That's my real mission here in life. Anywho, we gonna roll the sign selector. We're gonna see who's coming up next. Okay, let's go ahead and open up my list here. In the meantime, I will remind everybody to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. Okay, that includes pricing. That includes how to get a hold of me. Information on Onnit's stuff, New Mood, Alpha Brain, Shroom Tech, all that awesome shit they have, man. Their stuff is amazing. Okay, discounts on this stuff with my promo code is all in the description of the video. My social media is all in the description. My merchandise, everything you need, dude, is in the description, all right? Not my Facebook inbox or my Instagram DM. Anywho, we have Aries, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. All right, well, let's see. Let's roll the sign selector. We're going to see who's coming up next. Boo! There's Aries. Aries. All righty. Good dealio, Emilio. Any of y'all know an Aries, tell them that their reading is next. When's it going to be? I would love to be able to get it done today. Real talk, I really would. I got some appointments this morning. I'm just a busy dude outside of YouTube. I do have one hell of a life, okay? So hopefully I can get it done today. If not, though, it'll be done sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and showed love with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. It means more than you know, all right? Peace outie.